BVI pilots. Got something over here different that I wanted to talk to you about. So right now we are on a flight. I'm on the way back up to Indianapolis. Now, let's just say for giggles, right now we're in Jackson, Indiana. Well, let's say that we get up to Indianapolis and all of a sudden they're like, sorry, you can't land here. We don't like you. Well, maybe not that we don't like you, Parker. That wouldn't be a good enough reason. But what do I got to do to pick a new airport? It's actually pretty simple. What you're going to do is you're going to go over here. Well, it's going to have, you're still on my stream window, but basically you'll go to your legs page and change the airport at the top and do left off 1 for destination and right off 1, or basically put your, what I do is I put the same airport on left off 1 and right off 1. Okay? Then I activate it. Then I just go set it up like I would any other flight. It's real simple. I'm on my way back to Indianapolis right now. Reason being is we don't actually have enough fuel to go where I was going to go. So instead of canceling a flight, I thought I'm going to try it and just land. So that's what we're doing.
NAB1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 49.
Don't worry about the localizer. We're not ready for that. And I will tell you, well, I got a few tips for you actually. Let me do something for you guys real quick.
Glide slope is alive. NAB1 has glide slope.
Go pause that for a minute. Go down here. I'm going to play it just for a minute, and I'll be right back. My friends, and welcome back to BVI Pilots. Glad to be here with you guys. I hope all of you are doing a wonderful day and having a good day. Had a good day. wherever you might be, whatever you might be doing. be doing, that is, and to those that might be just waking up. Maybe you're on the other side of the world. I know we got Declan and Marshall and them. They're over in the UK, and they're like 6 hours ahead of us, so they're
12:01 a.m.
just starting their day. So shout out to them if you guys end up listening to this video. Alright, so I am going to be doing another flight. This is a test flight still. I'm doing some test flight with the ILS. I did it earlier and it was good. You guys can go back and watch that. That was the previous video. And it landed, you know, we got the ILS and all that, but it didn't flare at all, you guys. Not at all. And so we're going to see if that's what it's really doing, or do I need to flare? Can I turn off autopilot and do the flare? I don't know. So we're going to find out. But I've got some mad passengers. They missed their flight earlier today, and they need to get up to Indianapolis from Louisville, and they felt that it was easier just to fly instead of all piling up in a Greyhound bus and getting to enjoy the smell of the bathroom on there. And I hate Greyhounds. I hated riding on them things, because if you had to sit in the back, you had to smell that bathroom, and that was awful. Anyways, alright, you guys, let's go ahead and
That was just temporary.
load my packs here. I had to do something real quick. So, okay. So yeah, we're going to Indianapolis. I got to figure out how there's a way to set up different windows, so when I'm doing other stuff, I can just hit a hotkey and go to it. Right now, I got you guys stuck on the P3D window. That's where I want you. And so I just had to kind of verbally tell you how to do that. But it's real simple. If you have trouble, let me know. I'm glad to help you out. Alright, we're heading back to Indianapolis. Echo. Message, Brandon. I think my Echo got ganked. It did. Are you serious? Hold on, guys. Alright, so we got, I messaged Brandon to bring him up. I wanted to explain that to him. LNAV on. LNAV. Alright. There we go. Now we're on our way back to Indy. We got 37 minutes. And I mean, honestly, guys, if once you do this a few times, you can literally go on a flight pretty much anywhere that you want. And yeah, just tour everywhere you want to go. Alright, we're okay on fuel too. ago I was trying to do some more stuff here, messaging my buddy George and Brandon. Kill Andy A. I'm back up on the server.
Calling Andy A.
No, I didn't say call. Tell Andy A. I'm back on the server. Message Andy A. Message Andy A.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Message Andy A.
What do you want to say to Andy A?
I'm back on the server now. Come on up.
Sending from the server now. Come on up.
Send. Tell Brandon, where you at?
Sending to Brandon Armstrong. Where you at?
Send. Message Brandon.
Your message to Brandon Armstrong says, where you at? Do you want to send it or change it?
Send. Send it.
Done.
The latest update with the iPhone, they now have a new sound going.
CDU message displayed. Forecasts uplink ready. CDU message cleared. CDU message displayed. Data link config invalid.
Okay, so we're not worried about that. What's up, Andy?
Hey, what's up?
I was, well, I am doing a short live stream. I was showing people how, and this is what I really like about Pmdg is, let's say you got a flight plan put together, let's say going from, I don't know, Indianapolis to Miami. And let's say we're at the point now where we have all damages activated, where, you know, things can go wrong if we don't take care of our jet, right? The thing I like about it is, and someone actually tried to argue this point with me, and well, luckily my wonderful, lo and behold, Mr. George corrected him real quick. You go into the CDU, you can fly anywhere you want, as long as the database, not the flight plan that you personally put together, but the database in the CDU, as long as it has that airport, you can fly there. So if you got to turn around, or if you decide, oh, I don't want to go to Florida, we're going to go to Texas, all you got to do is go to the route page, put in a new flight, execute
Put in
it.
a new destination, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, that's simple. And that's why I say, really, if we know how to fly, there really is no excuse for us to say, well, I couldn't, you know, I couldn't land where I wanted to, so I had to just, you know, I had to just crash, or I had to close it. Because really, we can fly anywhere, and that's what I like about it. Now, for freeware, you could do that, but it's a pain in the butt, because you had to create a new flight plan, load it into FS Tramp, and there was a procedure to it. Well, I mean, I guess you could select it in the list, but in the CDU, it's a lot more detailed than what Tramp gave you.
Yeah.
And Payware was, you know, it took longer. Like, I turned my jet around because I've got a one, I don't have enough fuel to get to Miami, and number two, I've got an engine that is actually showing low pressure. So
So you can go to the ATLN page and divert to your closest airport.
yeah, well, I could have done it that way, but what I did was, because I wanted to show them how to put in a new airport altogether. So
yeah.
I just turned around. I'm almost there. I got like, let's see, 96 miles till descent. So we're almost there.
There you go.
But yeah, that's what I like about having the lights, because we can actually look and see if something's going wrong. I know what mine is. I've not done an oil change. You got to do it every so often, and if not, well, you'll run into problems.
I haven't done an oil change on any of my stuff.
Well, I've got.
But I don't have damages and stuff turned off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, oh man, that light should not be on. For low pressure. I'm like, that's not good. So I know what it is though. It's oil. I know it is. So I just go and do the repair and
But hey, you know, that's a good thing of having the new version.
yeah, and something else. Andy had brought this up last night. Now I thought differently, but again, he was right and I was wrong. You guys got to make sure, like, you got to make sure that your auto throttle, you know, if ever you have a problem with descent, turn off your auto throttle and turn it back on. Because there's been this weird bug with it from time to time, and whether it's the Pmdg or the sim, I don't know, but if that's off, you will not do it will not do it, you know, it won't descend. Even if you manually slow your jet down, it still won't do it. So just make sure you know that that's on when you go to do your descent.
Yep. In the event that you have to manage throttles yourself, or it turns itself off, there is always a thing where you can go to the descent page and press descend now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Hell, I could have done that last night. I didn't even think about that.
Yep. Press descend now, and then you can just manage your throttles yourself on the way down or whatever.
Would it still follow the waypoints?
Yes.
So long as your VNav and your LNav is on, you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'm writing the blog post for week 7.
Oh, nice. Week 7.
Yep.
Stuff goes by pretty quick, don't it?
Yep.
I get my nephew, my niece's kid's birthday was yesterday, and I guess the big thing now for kids is their Pokemon cards is became a big thing, and I guess there's a card if you get the right one, and you go buy like packs of them for like $3 or whatever. But there's a card somewhere, and if you get it, it's worth $5,000.
Okay.
$5,000 for a Pokemon card. Yeah, he's already made some decent money with his, but I know, like, when I was a kid, it was like baseball cards and stuff like that. That's where the money was, you know. But I will be right back. Talk to these guys for a second, if you will.
Yep. So we are writing the blog post for week 7. It should be up probably in about 10 or 15 minutes. But in general, the new TFM is supposed to allow people to handle their airplane by themselves, manually. We're working to get it to the point where you can turn on service-based failures and fly with those turned on. And hopefully you should be able to manage all of those problems given the checklists that are in the QRH that come with the 37, which we do at some point plan on putting those into a more accessible form. And somebody's coming back. Sounds like an emergency. They have an emergency. It's an emergency.
Oh gosh. It's like an emergency.
Emergency.
You know what I wish they would do, and maybe, hey, well, I don't know, but I wish they would do an add-on where you actually see them like loading cargo, and I just think that'd be really cool. Like right now you don't really see it. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Well, I don't know, because with
GSX does.
I mean, if they're loading cargo, you could go outside the plane and like look around.
Yeah. I don't know how you get outside the plane. Well, the F-12 key, I guess. F9, 12. But yeah, I forgot about GSX. I found one way, like if we ever do a contest and we have someone pick a number, we could go on camera, pull a card out of a deck of cards, and let them see as you're doing it. Of course,
Yeah, there you go.
the only card that wouldn't be numbered is your Jack, Queen, and Jack,
Oh, yeah.
Queen,
Jack,
King.
Jack, Queen, King.
The ace
Aces
could
would
be
be number.
one.
Ace
yeah.
would be 1. Yeah.
But we could do something like, okay, if you draw a Jack this week, or if you draw a King this week, it's a bonus of some sort, you know? I don't know, I've been thinking different stuff we could do. I don't know. Alright, let's check our... Alright, we'll go ahead and...
Oops.
doing our descent checklist.
CDU message cleared.
There we go. So we're coming back to where we took off from, Indianapolis.
Let's see. Oops. Sign. Oh.
What is engine EEC?
Hold on a minute. Engine EEC, so it's engine EC, but it's abbreviated EEC. It's electronic engine control. This is the electronic section that controls the power supplies to the engines and the turbines.
And then there's the control indicator off.
So there's two parts to this whole EEC thing. One of them is control, the other one is alternate. So if you're on control, then generally it means your EEC stuff is running right. If you're on alternate, it still may be running right, but you might want to check in for maintenance on it when you land.
If it's on.
If either one of the two alternates are on, that means you may have some engine trouble somewhere, so you need to land and get maintenance.
Oh, because that's like a backup electric, right?
Yeah, it's a backup electrical system, yeah.
Oh, okay, it's just a light, and then now automatically,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
light. So you have your left and right EEC switches there that turn on and turn off. So if you're starting from cold and dark, those might be turned off. So you would have to turn those on before you do anything.
Yeah, because all these are off. Engine 1 indicator off. Control indicator, engine 2 is off. Alternate is off. reversers off. So all of them right now are showing off. Oh no, engine number 1 EEC, that's showing on. Okay, yeah, those two are on.
Yeah, so
okay.
So the switches are on, yeah.
Okay.
To see if there's an engine failure problem from the electrical side, or you switch those EEC switches off, then alternate comes up. Lit.
Oh, it would automatically
So-
pick it up?
Yeah, so like if you turned off the EEC switches, then the alternate lights would light up.
I wonder if it would do it in the middle of flight, like if I hit EEC and like turn one
Yeah, it
of
would
them
turn
up.
it off. Yeah, it would turn it off. I don't know what your consequence would be, but you could turn it off.
Okay, I know what. You know what it does if you turn it off? I turned off the first one. Well, the backup didn't
Yeah.
come on, and what it did was my auto throttle kicked off.
Yeah.
I better make sure nothing else went off.
Yeah, see, the auto throttle, the reversers, all of that stuff is the electrical part of the engine. So if you turn that off, you have no reverser, you have no auto throttle, you have no turbines.
Hey. But he said that told me better be drinking plenty of fluids and shit, man. And if it gets any worse, you can go to the fucking hospital and not fucking around.
Okay. Alright, there we go. Wait, why did,
CDU message displayed. Steep to after famil. CDU message cleared. CDU message displayed. Drag REQ after Moslot. CDU message cleared.
What's up, guys?
Writing up the blog post.
Yeah, what up?
Not much.
CDU message displayed. Invalid entry.
Oh, damn. They finally left. Well, I
CDU
think
message
we'll have
cleared.
a way to make it
CDU
cool in
message
here
displayed.
now.
CDU message cleared.
No.
Alright, let's see here. Execute.
Oh. He's still in the UK. Wow.
Who?
George?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, dude, that's like a 12 or 13 hour
Be
flight.
back in a
Yeah, he texted me a little while ago, said, hey, headed home in the morning. I was like, oh, man.
Alright. $210. So I'll tell you here in a minute. There's something new that I'm going to be teaching you about flying.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing a short live stream right now. I just showed these guys how to do it. All right.
Nice.
Okay, let's see.
You eat your cake? Did you eat your cake, Kel? Oh.
CDU message displayed. Tie on above 10 degrees.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Pharmacy finally delivered my stuff.
Now,
Oh,
Andy,
don't you love when they...
I have told you more than once about doing drugs over the counter. Now, damn it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, right. The
I think you're going to have to
approved
prosecute
it.
Andy. Better yet, go prosecute the pharmacy, the pharmacist. They're supplying him
Yeah,
with
they're the
drugs.
Yeah, they're the ones who let me do it. Oh, I dread next week's blog post.
Why?
Because it's huge.
Can't be
That's
that
what
bad.
she said. I told her to get used to it.
Damn.
Oh. Well, we'll put it this way. Yeah, I hadn't seen the panel yet.
Oh shit.
VNav.
We're sorry. We're not going to honor VNAV. Please try again later. We're experiencing technical difficulties. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, let's see. Perfect.
Kel, did you eat your cake? Are you...
There we
Hey, Kel.
Yeah.
Did you eat your cake?
Sure did.
Alright,
What'd you do with the box?
stand by 1 second, guys. Be right back. And,
Alright,
and we're on a live stream too, just so you guys know. Be right back.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Hold on.
guys, I am back. I paused it because I'm so close to my approach here. I didn't want to miss it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good
I had
thing.
to go get that warrant filed for Andy.
Yeah, huh?
Doing drugs and not sharing. That's bull. That's BS. Me and Brandon wanted some too, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we kind of want those, Andy. Why are you not sharing?
Yeah. You think we want you to be a pill junkie by yourself? Come on, man. What the hell? And Brandon, as soon as I land here, I'll explain to you. Well, I'm going to be going over what I did anyways.
Oh, okay.
And you know, Andy, it really is a life. It's knowing how to do this stuff really will save your butt. At certain
I can
times.
imagine. Oh, I bet it'll save it at high altitude airports.
Well, it's not really about it being a high altitude.
It doesn't have anything to do with high altitude airports.
Oh.
No, not at all.
Is this the issue from last night?
Well, I'm going to go over that too, and then I'm going to go over how you can pretty much fly anywhere you want without a flight plan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You better come get your daughter. Because if she
I'm on a live stream, please. Thank you. My daughter just got saved by the bell, I think. As her mom said, "You're lucky your dad's on a live stream."
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
Well, our daughter had the habit of when her mom would tell her something, she'll make hand gestures at her, like being a smart aleck. You know,
Oh
like,
boy.
and yeah, mom don't like that.
I don't want to jinx it. But
Yeah.
That's disrespect. And that's not all. She runs her mouth.
What?
That's not all she does. She runs her mouth.
Well, she talked back
And
too.
she don't know when to shut up.
All right, here we go, guys. We're almost to where I'll be activating approach.
I'm going to go and run and do that real quick.
Actually, I better look at something real quick.
We're having bean soup with cornbread. Okay?
Yeah.
And I added my extras into that bean soup too. So it's gonna be even better yet.
111.15.
I'll be right back.
Let's see. So let's do
49.
Shoot.
111.15. 49.
For 17. 7.8.1.
All right. Almost there. $8.46. Very good. You still with us, Brandon?
Yes, sir. I'm still here. I'm just letting you get landed.
I am too.
Very good.
NAB1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 229.
That's there.
Don't worry, guys. When I get landed, I'm going to go over this again. I need to set up a hotkey and create a couple more windows so when I'm showing you guys stuff. But
Glide slope is alive. NAB1 has glide slope.
we'll see how that works out. You definitely hear them engines humming right now. From where we're at such a low altitude and we're staying right at 2,800 feet. I must say I've gotten pretty good at flying this 737.
Yeah, considering how much you fly that thing, yeah, I'd say so.
Alright, so we got about 16 miles until I activate approach. Cruising right at about 185 knots.
Glide slope is alive. NAB1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 229. NAB1 has glide slope.
Approach on.
1249 up. Right 23. 1173 up. Right 24. 1100 up. Right 19. 1051 up. Right 9.
Landing checklist.
1008 up. Left 4. 939 up. Left 16. 850 up. Left 23. Glide slope is alive. NAB1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 229. NAB1 has glide slope. Glide slope is alive. NAB1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 229. NAB1 has glide slope. 667 up. Left 16. 597 up. Left 11. 510 up. Left 8.
Landing checklist. Landing checklist. Check. Check. Set. All right, everything's looking good.
Awesome.
Like
Wonder
you're
if we got an
saying.
auto land.
We do, yes.
Nice.
I can tell you right now, coming under the glide slope and localizer, you catch it quick.
Oh, I'll
Like
bet.
as soon as I hit approach, bam, it was connected.
I bet.
We're right at 140 knots, flaps 40. Now remember guys, this wasn't even on the flight plan. I manually went in and set this up in the CDU. Wasn't even a flight plan. Wasn't even part of the flight plan. That's the nice thing about the Pmdg is all these airports.
50, 30, 20, 10.
On ground. 137 knots. 129 knots. 120 knots. 111 knots. 100 knots.
All these airports though
90 knots. 80 knots.
are in a database that
69 knots.
any pilot can
59
access.
51 knots. 41 knots. 33 knots. 25 knots. 17 knots. 13 knots. 11 knots.
And there we go. We are landed, and well, That must be something about something with the database because we're on 23L. We should have been on 5 right. That could just be,
Oh, that's odd.
that could just be an error in the database or something.
Most favorite.
Could be.
I don't know. So let me get to a gate here real quick.
CDU message cleared.
There we go. Alright, so let's talk about what happened. Alright. I'm going to leave P3D, at least leave it open because then you guys wouldn't see nothing. Here, we'll give you outside view. Alright, so what happened? Alright. I took off from Indianapolis, was going to go down to Miami. Two things came a concern. On takeoff, I noticed that I could hear my one engine in the left doing the normal full thrust, but my right engine was very faint. Very, very faint. And I thought, okay, what the hell's going on here? The second, and I'll get back to the first problem in a minute. Second problem was I only had 23,000 pounds of fuel to get me from Indianapolis to Miami, and I didn't really trust that.
Good God. That is not enough fuel.
Well, it might be, actually. It might be. Actually, about, I think 14,000 will get you to Miami, I believe. But anyway, I wasn't 100%. But the engine problem was my major concern. I thought, alright, something's wrong. So, being I'm using the preview build, I went and looked. There are lights that I can look at that will tell me really if something is if something's going on. And so, Andy, what lights did I find or did I go to figure that out? Being you programmed it, you can explain them lights to them on how that works. But
for the engine problems.
Yep, it
was the low pressure indicators.
Yep.
Oh boy, you had low oil pressure in the engine. Oh boy.
And
Well,
one
it
of
was probably low fuel pressure.
Oh.
Because I think it was in the fuels. It was in the fuel part.
Oh boy.
Well, no, it was the oil. It was the oil one, but I think, and I'm getting ready to find out. As soon as I change my oil, I bet you them lights will be back to normal, and we're getting ready to find out right now. I've not done an oil change or maintenance for a quick minute. Go here. Oh, let me go back. I went to the wrong one. Alright, we'll go to 4. Aircraft. 1. I'm on the wrong one here. Where is maintenance? You go back. Maybe I. Oh, there it is. Right off 3. We're going to go to less service engine oil, left off 2. Now, wonder what that does. Let's reconnect IDGS.
That is part of, has something to do with the generators.
Does it like plug them in or something, or?
Hold on a minute. Let's see.
I wonder if I hit that, what it would do. Don't say nothing when you hit it. Okay, now let's go over to the panel. Where was the lights at? What panel was that under?
For which one?
For the oil pressure.
It's on APU.
Let me find it here. Let's see. So I'm at the top. It says, service interphone, dome lights.
It's gonna be under forward overhead.
There it is. Okay. Okay, APU. Here it is. It says needle indicator 381. EGT needle indicator 381. There it is. Low indicate. Oil pressure indicator is off now. So that's what happens when you don't change the oil since the beginning of April. I've not changed the oil in this thing since April, y'all.
Boy, I'm surprised they haven't fired you yet for not changing that oil and keeping up on that aircraft.
You can't fire when you're your own boss.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All right, so let's talk about the CDU for a minute. Under the CDU, we obviously know about setting up our flight plan.
Yeah.
But we also have, well, Andy brought up another option. Andy, what is usually the option that you would do if you needed to land? Where would you go if you needed to land? What area on the CDU would you go to figure that out?
I would go to
Hey,
ALTN off of the main menu.
something's getting hot in that car. You can smell
Okay,
it, and I think
okay.
that it could be brakes, maybe.
Okay, I'll check it out. That's right. But
I want some. They're
now,
hundreds.
I didn't do that because I wanted to see. I'm just like, I wonder if I could just go back to where I came from, which was Indianapolis. So I went to the route page, and on the very first line, I typed in KIND. Now initially, well, I think it's a pretty simple question here. When I did that, what did that allow me to do, Andy? When I do KIND on both lines, or on
It
both,
resets the flight plan.
Yep. And then all you
Or it
gotta,
lets you do a go around.
yeah, either one. So from there, when I did KIND and I put it on left soft one, right soft one. Once I activated it, because you got to activate it. Once you do that, activate it. Do Alt A. Go and do your approach, just like you're setting up an approach for a regular flight plan. Pick your runway. Now you're going to say, well, John, how do I know what to pick for the star in the transition? Well, unless you look it up, you don't. But you have options there. Now, I didn't do this. You could go and, go to SimBrief and put in that flight plan just to get that information. You could do that and load it in. But if you're in a hurry, anything that's on that list, it's going to work. I mean, it's going to work. It might, you might get something like, for example, I picked 5 right, and I think maybe the database might be a little older or maybe outdated a little. I don't know, but I picked 5 right, and I put in the ILS information that put me on 21 left.
Wow.
Not a big deal. It still put me on the runway, so it doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. If there had been ATC, they could have just vectored me anyways.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I told them I was going to land on 5 right, they would have said, well, we need to,
We need to
go
get you a
here.
different runway.
Yeah. Well, no, they need to vector me so I can land on 5 right, because that ain't what I landed on. But the point is, I would tell anybody practice it. It's kind of fun to do, and not only that, but once you know how to do that, you literally could take off in your jet, let's say from Indianapolis, and not even have a destination in mind, and fly anywhere you want. Just fly around and land anywhere you want.
That's pretty cool for, just in case you wanted to do maybe a tour and Go somewhere you've never been.
I manually flew from Detroit, Michigan, all the way, and I this was a while back when I did this, but I went from Detroit, Michigan in the 737 all the way down to the bottom of Florida, went east, kind of southeast, out over the ocean, flew east after a little bit, and then started going east, came up north, and where do you think I came up into?
Miami.
No. I went southeast from Miami, and then I went east over the ocean, and then I went north.
Wow.
So where would that take me?
I have no clue.
If you picture it in your mind, if you're flying south and you get to Florida, you're at the very edge. You go southeast for about 40 miles. Now you're over the water. Then go east for 150 miles. And then head north. That's going to bring me back up into where?
Georgia?
Texas. Texas.
Oh.
Texas? From Florida?
No, not from Florida.
Yeah, go more than 100 and...
No, you're on the wrong spot. If you go out south of Florida over the ocean and start heading east for a little while, and then eventually head north, you're going to come up and either hit Texas, New Mexico, or not New Mexico, but Mexico. Like, Texas is east of Florida.
Yeah, if you're coming in over the ocean to Texas, you might go in over Galveston, Corpus.
But do you see what I'm saying though? Texas is, if you're going south, Texas would be to your east. If you're coming south, say from Indiana, at some point, once you get down so far, Texas will be off to your east, southeast. But if you get to Florida and then go east, that's going to bring you over. You go over the Gulf of Mexico, and then you can come into Texas. Anyway, I flew all the way down to Florida, over the ocean for a little bit, and went up to. Matter of fact, Brandon, if you recall, I'd done that before in a Bonanza. Remember, I was flying everywhere manually from just experience.
I do remember that.
George taught me. I didn't use no guide at all. But if you kind of know the rough idea of your map, you can get to where you want to go. Like, obviously, you want to go to Canada, what way are you going to go? You're going to go north. You want to go to California, what way are you going to go? You want to go to New York City, what way are you going to go? You have a rough idea already anyways. But I would say practice it, though, guys, because it doesn't hurt to learn how to do that. Because what if you get to an airport and they tell you that you can't land there, but your alternate, you can't land there neither? What are you going to do? You're going to need to find an airport somewhere. And it's really not hard to do. And I don't know if you've ever done it, but I'm pretty sure you already know from me doing it. I mean, it's not hard at all. Did you guys know?
No, I'd never diverted.
Did you guys know about the database with all the airports where you can just put in an airport? I'm guessing you already knew that, though, right, Andy? Not a divert, but as far as just being able to put in an airport. And,
yeah, under nav data, you can look up an airport.
Yeah. So, practice it. I'm probably going to have that as an extra for Brandon because I'm going to be doing some training with him. And he's got all kinds of homework coming for him. Well,
Not
flying.
to mention some written stuff, too, outside of flight training.
Yeah.
I've already gotten that from George. I've gotten confirmation of that. I asked him.
I think I might.
Well, we'll see if George decides to ever prank me again, because I got him back this morning. Oh, I got him back good, too.
What did you do to him?
I got him back good. Told him I was bringing the Cessna in, and I accidentally smacked it up against his new jet.
Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, I bet he got so mad.
He wrote back, and he put all in capital letters, J, space O, space H, space N, space Y, space effing E-step. Comma, you did not. I said, I wrote back and I said, well, it doesn't look to be dented any, but you've got some paint missing on the side.
Oh no.
And then after he wrote back and said, you're about to do a lot of community service at my house if you just did that, you son of a gun. Then I wrote back and said, by the way, I'm just kidding. You want to prank me again? He sent me back a bunch of faces with their, like smiley faces with their tongue sticking out of their mouth. Like,
oh my gosh. Wow.
But
that is funny.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this stream for now. We will be back later. Maybe me and Brandon will do a flight together or something. I'll pick something. I don't know. Or I'll let Brandon pick something. We'll do a flight.
All right.
For that said, though, you guys be sure to subscribe to the channel if you get subscribed, and also make sure you set your notifications to always. That way, if we publish a new video or go live, you will be notified and you can join us or watch that video. I would like to ask you guys to please give us a thumbs up. Share this with your friends on any of the social sites that you might be a part of. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. If you can share it there, the more shares, the better it helps us out.
Yep.
I do want to welcome some of the new subscribers. I think we're at 51 now.
Nice.
And, so I'm happy about that. It's a slow process, but we'll get there. So
it's getting there, slowly but surely.
Remember that week 7 sneak peek will be coming up this week. We'll try to make it on Thursday. We'll see how things are going for Andy there. It's all up to where he's at with, doing it. But hopefully Thursday. So we'll see what happens. Guys, I appreciate every one of y'all. And I want to thank everybody for being so supportive to the channel. And we appreciate all of you. And if you're somebody that wants to learn how to sim, and it's something you've always wanted to do, we welcome any of you with open arms. Alright, join us and we'll have fun together. Y'all take care and we'll talk to you soon. Keep the blue skies up, because if you don't, it's Andy's fault.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Alright. There's that. Now,
why does Active Sky not want to connect to P3D?
It doesn't like you.
did you open it? Did you just now open it and try to do it? Or was it already open?
I have the sim. No, I have P3D open.
Try to just dump it, close it, and reload your flight, or just try to reload your flight plan in there and
I know.
You are talking about the flight plan's
Well, it
not
says
wanting
it has-
to execute, right?
No, it's not even connecting to P3D.
I know, if I would have taken the server class, I would have got
complains
know.
that it has troubles installing things.
Huh. That's weird. We're having soup
Yeah, I know.
bean with ham in it for dinner.
Woo.
I love that stuff. Put some cornbread in there and
Error installing Visual Studio C++ 2015 or 2022 redistributables. And then it never starts afterwards.
that I'm not sure. I've never had
That's weird.
Really whacked out. I don't get it. And this is like download right off of their website. Yeah.
I don't like this song. Ziggy, play Octane on Sirius.
From the 80s channel to Octane High.
I'm just changing it until that stupid song's over.
Live weather mode is active.
Interesting.
But it says wind 000.
I wonder if a restart of your machine might help it.
I don't know what its issue is. I wonder if I have to install SimConnect. It's been a long time since I had to do this.
What?
Set this stuff up.
Boy,
I
I
remember
got...
if I have to.
Ziggy, play Channel 8 on Sirius. I got my work cut out for me in flight training.
How are you supposed to
Oh man, it is so much cooler in here.
There it is. There it goes.
Whoops.
Let me restart this.
I'd love that. Yeah, I just want another tea from the spot, so we'll have something to drink until tomorrow.
So what time are we getting, food?
10 to 11.
Okay. And then we'll, I'm not gonna get any food from Walmart because I got a little bit too.
Let's see.
Legendary track from Gary Newman. At number 29 on our BJ Big 40 countdown, that is Cars. Gary Newman trouble with the Tubs. He ran from them out of the club and wound up in his car. His car was seen. That's it came from. Mark Goodman here with the BJ Big 40 of the Big E's Honey. A song as amazing as Benny King's Stand By Me spawned a bunch of covers from major artists like John Lennon, Otis Redding, and Muhammad Ali, and many others. In 1980, the song surfaced again as part of the soundtrack of Urban Cowboy. This version gave Dickie Dooley his 8th country number one.
It's a different version
And on
of
CD
Stand By
1980, 10 to
Yeah, I'm gonna
22, top chart, landing at number 28 with Mickey Hill in Stand By Me.
Just so y'all know,
Yeah.
you're gonna have fun with the anti-ice window.
Which one?
Anti-ice,
What about it?
because it has 22 indicators on it.
Holy moly, wow.
Hold on. Yeah, it's still not loading. I don't know what its deal is. is active sky being stupid?
Stupid voiceover. This headset sucks.
Your headset's not working for it?
No, it's just the fact that when I move, it's so sensitive. Let's see.
Yeah, weird.
That is weird, dude.
What's weird?
Active sky doesn't want to connect to...
Dude, that is unusual. I've never had that problem. I wonder if you may have to reinstall or something. That would suck.
I have no idea.
One of them chirps or clicks, or however they say, "What is this? Yacht rock?" Your reply might be to request they give you your iPhone back, so you can open up Pmdg and play this next song from his cross. His favorite song is that won 3 Grammys and went to #1 on the Billboard. Then, of course, they will ask, what is Grammy? What is Hot 100?
Wow.
What is Best New Questions? But they will know the fabulous of Yacht Rock with Sailing.
Oh, yep, Sailing.
26.
Wow.
What?
ActiveSky.uninst 000006125.msm was not found. Either replace it or reinstall it. And try it again.
Wonderful.
And this
That'll-
is their own install and uninstall. I didn't do anything different than I normally would.
You gotta love that.
Sounds like they can't keep track of their own stuff.
I remember one time I downloaded it and it worked for a day and then it stopped working.
Can't install Visual Studio C++ stuff.
Oh boy. That's just a cascade effect.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's still not connecting. I don't know.
Boy, it's like a domino effect, Andy.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Wow, I didn't know your computer would rebel like that.
Oh, it's ActiveSky.
Huh. But it's weird how it's having this domino effect with everything else.
Well, no, it's just saying it can't install certain things.
Mm-hmm.
NVDA, jeez. Really? My keyboard go dead. Yeah. It blew that apart too. Right, there we go.
Yeah.
That's just weird. Why would... I even ran the installer as admin.
And you're still getting those issues?
Yep.
Oh boy. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 4:06 p.m.
Man, these hotkey things on freaking OBS are hard to do because, like, I can see P3D whenever I use, like, Pmdg numpad and move around, but I can't figure out how to get it to make the hotkey for it.
Sounds like a really big challenge.
It's a pain in the ass.
I don't doubt it. For 1 second. Oh, I go figure.
Who knows? Guess I won't be able to use it. And you know what Active Sky says? We don't offer support.
Huh? Active Sky said they don't offer support. What?
Yep.
That's pretty bad.
They don't offer support for anything like connection issues or anything like that because there's a very high chance it isn't Active Sky. It may be something else. And they're not about ready to go threading through all of that junk to figure it out.
So it's up to you as the customer to go and find out yourself, basically. That's nice.
So I can't. Get this thing to run. Which is dense.
Someone's sleeping. And it's not me.
No, he's not.
Nobody ain't sleeping.
Yeah. Nah. Cannot believe it's 107 degrees.
Yeah, I know it.
Ziggy. Ask Big Sky for the Ziggy. Ask Big Sky for the weather alert.